Hi there, Spectre here and welcome back to Aircraft Model Reviews, and in today's episode we are going to take a look at an A330-300 from Air Canada in their former livery. So let's dive straight into this one. When starting at the front of the aircraft, we can see the cockpit windows have been very nicely detailed and we have the cockpit window wipers included. Then moving on to the side of the aircraft, alongside the cockpit windows we can see the Star Alliance logo, of which Air Canada is a member. We can also see on the fuselage the Air Canada logo, and we have Air Canada written along the fuselage. Then when we look at the engines, we can see they have been given the nice light blue color of the livery, and at the front they have been very nicely detailed, and when we look into them we can see the engine fan blades. They might be difficult to see here, but believe me, they are there. However, when we look at the backside of the engines, we can see this is an older model. It hasn't been detailed as nice as current models, but if you ask me, it's forgivable. It's an older model, they didn't have the technology back then. So yeah, still, it looks okay if you take that into consideration. Anyway, when moving on to the main landing gear, it has been very nicely detailed, as we can see here as well. Now moving on to the wings, and more specifically the top side of the wings, we can see all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out, but we don't have any further details than that. And when we look at the underside of the wings, we can once again see the slats and flaps, but no further details again. Now moving on to a very nice aspect of the wings are the winglets, which have been given the same blue color of the livery, which looks very nice. Now for the rear of the aircraft, we can see on the vertical stabilizer the Air Canada branding, which is the same leaf as on the Canadian flag. And on the top of the vertical stabilizer we can see what I assume is an internal registration code, and the full registration code we can see on the fuselage of the aircraft. And from the side here we can also see the APU has been included, which is very nice. Then on the other side of the aircraft we can see the doors to the cargo compartments here at the rear of the aircraft, and of course so here at the front of the aircraft. So there we have it for this one. Now, do I recommend this one? It depends. If you like Air Canada and you like their former livery, then yes, it's recommended for you. However, if you're into current liveries, then this might not be for you, and if you think the backside of the engines is a deal breaker, then this one's not for you as well. However, if you're into older liveries and you don't mind the older models having a few faults, then this one is definitely for you. Now if you like this episode of Aircraft Model Reviews, then please smash that like button, that will be very much appreciated. And if you don't want to miss out on any future episodes, please subscribe and get those notifications on. And by the way, you can also follow me on Facebook, where you can also stay up to date with the current progress of videos and you get some behind the scenes footage. The link will be in the description below. Now if you have any feedback, comments or suggestions or whatever, you can leave them in the comment section below. Now that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. This is Spectre signing off. See you next time.